It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. We're live right now on Twitch, which means that y'all should stop in here at some point. You know what I'm saying? Not live right now when you watch this, but like we go live a lot. So, you know, come in night, 7, 8 p.m. Eastern. You know what I'm saying? Friday nights, we do music reactions. Every other night, we game. I'm stumbling over my words now. My chat trolling me. Y'all are wild. We got J. Cole, though. I don't even know what this song is called. Clouds. Clouds. All right, listen, see this chat over here? Don't pay attention to them. They just going to say wild shit. Because I told them they need to talk more often during these videos.
My niggas be smoking on something loud. Head to the clouds. I ain't been stepping out. Time sticking out in the crowd. This world.
Bro, I can't even do the reaction. Y'all just gonna troll. Y'all are bastards. I swear to God, I'm gonna remember this. I'm gonna remember this.
My niggas be smoking on something loud. Head to the clouds. I ain't been stepping out. Time sticking out in the crowd. This world is changing right in front of me. Gray hairs, I'm aging quicker than I thought I did.
Facts. Shit goes quick.
Believe these flows teach egos to freeze and then recede. I'm C4 beneath your Jeep. The second you turn that keyhole, and heat blows. Your weak flows right out the water. The father, boy, I work smarter and harder. My style got a restraining order. Don't bother. I charter unseen territories in order to push it farther than you niggas had ever thought of. I caught a lot of murder charges. Turn artists to martyrs. When I rock, dot turns to goddess. Fiends turn to kings. Dreams turn to things tangible. My hands are full with grants. I pull from stanzas. No, I can't go slow. I'm Sandra Bull. Either proceed with speed or don't breathe. Snow Creed, a color that won't heat.
Hey, hold up. All right, first of all, this shit fire. I like the flow that he's using, a little bit faster. I'm enjoying that. And his writing is just so, like, it's just top tier, right? His vocabulary is strong. Who is, like, is there, I might be making a connection that's not there because I don't know who was in the movie. Because he says, I'm not Sandra Bull, but then he goes on to say Speed. And I know Speed was a movie, and I can't remember who was in it. Was it Keanu Reeves? But there was a girl in it. Is that so? It was Sandra Bullock. Was that who was in it? I wasn't sure, but I'm like, yo, I feel like he's got to be making that connection, or I could just be completely reaching. But all right, it was Keanu and Sandra. Cool. Yeah, the scheme on this is crazy. The pocket he's in. Like, everything about this is fire.
And heat blows, your weak flows right out the water. The father, boy, I work smarter and harder. My style got a restraining order. Don't bother. I charter unseen territories in order to push it farther than you niggas had ever thought of. I caught a lot of murder charges. Turn artists to martyrs. When I rock, dot turns to goddess. Fiends turn to kings. Dreams turn to things tangible. My hands are full with grants. I pull from stanzas. No, I can't go slow. I'm Sandra Bull. Either proceed with speed or don't breathe. Snow Creed, a color that won't heed to the warning. The planet of shake when I'm performing. Tectonic plates from a place with text on their waist, so stay safe or get left with chest on your faces. Death waits for your last of breath. I'ma pass the test, yes, I'm a master chef. Wanna taste and pay for it. They claim they're real, but they're seldom straight for it. The pain I feel on my frame gets transmuted to a dangerous flame. I spit fire at the devil while the angels sing. The flow changed, but remains the same. I'm plain Jane, not a chain on my neck, but shine light baguettes. Ashamed not to flex to rhyme like the rest. My mind's quite depressed if I don't write these. I'm Spike Lee at the audio. Back in my barrio, parties got shot up, so I built up on my cardio.
Bro, just the way that he builds through it. Like, it's just impressive to it's just audibly pleasing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just sounds good. Like, forget the fact that he's saying some dope shit. It just sounds good.
I'm performing tectonic plates from a place with text on their waist, so stay safe or get left with chest on your faces. Death waits for your last of breath. I'ma pass the test, yes, I'm a master chef. Wanna taste and pay for it. They claim they're real, but they're seldom straight for it. The pain I feel on my frame gets transmuted to a dangerous flame. I spit fire at the devil while the angels sing. The flow changed, but remains the same. I'm plain Jane, not a chain on my neck, but shine light baguettes. Ashamed not to flex to rhyme like the rest. My mind's quite depressed if I don't write these. I'm Spike Lee at the audio.
I like how we said my mind's quite depressed if I don't write these. And I've always said, like, music is therapeutic to the people that listen to it, obviously, but I also feel like it's very therapeutic to the person that's creating it. Like, there's just something about sitting down and putting your thoughts into lyrics and then recording a song and then hearing what you've created. There's just, it's like therapy. Like, it really is. And honestly, it's why I get mad at myself. Like, my elbow fell. Okay. Anyways, it's why I get upset with myself when I don't make music, even if I don't make music super consistently. Like, right, if I can make a song every month, every other month, I feel like I should do that because as soon as I do it again, even after a long break, and I get down, I write a song, I record it, I hear it, and then I get to put it out and people get to listen to it and I get to get their feedback and like that just the whole process of that is like very therapeutic. Like it just feels good and it puts me in just like a very happy space. And I don't know why I don't do it more often. So I totally understand what he's saying when he says that.
In my barrio, parties got shot up, so I built up all my cardio. Dodge shells, collect coins like a Mario, but this is not a game, an experience. I'm serious, nigga. Straight up, 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 straight up. I'm high, so I feel like that.
Yeah, I was gonna pause again, but I was like, I just paused it. But the Mario bar, the coins, the shell, like you know what I'm saying, Mario Kart type shit. I like that. I thought that was pretty dope. I see my man Ryan said Cole, Kendrick, Drake. I can agree with that. I'll be real with you. Hearing some of the shit from Kendrick, I really like. It depends on the day. I can see them swapping, but I feel like overall, Cole is more my type of rapper. Like, I really enjoy Kendrick. I think he's really dope, but I feel like Cole is more consistently in line with what I really, really like to listen to. And although I like a lot of Kendrick's shit, there is some things that I'm like, it's not bad. Like, he did his thing, but it's not really for me. Whereas Cole, I feel like everything I hear, I'm like, bro, this is it. Like he just raps in a style that is like it's in line with like my type of rapping, like my favorite kind of shit.
Yeah, my niggas be smoking on something loud. Head to the clouds, I ain't been stepping out, tired of sticking out in the crowd. This world is changing right in front of me. Gray hairs, I'm aging quicker than I thought I'd be. I'm that bass in your trunk, the bullet that missed Trump, the gun that jammed, cause it seemed God had other plans. The son of man extending his hand, the son of Sam, and forgiveness for all of the homicides we witnessed. The over-dramatized, the traumatized with sickness, thrown in the pan and caramelized for richness, and served on a plate with sirloin steak to billionaires who don't care the world's gonna break. Long as they make money off it, pain brings profit. One man gains it, soon as the next man lost it. There's a bridge you can walk to hear God talk, but there are real slim odds a rich man crosses, cause greed is a poisonous seed indeed. As it spreads like weeds through the mind's apple trees, I proceed with caution, and I'm not flossing. Unlike some, I'm not defined by my fortune, I'm defined by rhymes, though I'm in.
I like that. Unlike some, I'm not defined by my fortune. And it makes you like, I'm not saying he throws shots with that, but I always feel like as an artist, anytime that I've written anything, and it could just be me, maybe other people just be saying shit, but I feel like when he wrote that, he had certain things in mind. You know what I'm saying? And we'll never know what it is, but he'll always know, right? Or maybe people close to him might know as well. But there's always people that inspire the reason why you say certain things. And I always get curious when I hear stuff and I'm like, man, I wish I could sit down with them and just talk and like get like an answer. Like, yo, so when you said this, like, what did you mean by that? Like, what were you thinking? Who you know what I'm saying? Who did you have in mind? Like, what was the situation that made that come about?
Gray hairs,
I'm the bullet that missed Trump shit and everything is fine. Like the way he opened up this verse is dope too.
Quicker than I thought I'd be. I'm that bass in your trunk, the bullet that missed Trump, the gun that jammed, cause it seemed God had other plans. The son of man extending his hand, the son of Sam, and forgiveness for all of the homicides we witnessed. The over-dramatized, the traumatized with sickness, thrown in the pan and caramelized for richness, and served on a plate with sirloin steak to billionaires who don't care the world's gonna break. Long as they make money off it, pain brings profit. One man gains it, soon as the next man lost it. There's a bridge you can walk to hear God talk, but there are real slim odds a rich man crosses, cause greed is a poisonous seed indeed. As it spreads like weeds through the mind's apple trees, I proceed with caution, and I'm not flossing. Unlike some, I'm not defined by my fortune, I'm defined by rhymes. Though I'm in my prime, there was times that I was down cause I thought I lost it, but no, lo and behold, as my poetry grows, I give all glory to God as the story unfolds, and the gray hairs that grow on my head will show. Ain't no time limit to get it, you ain't never too old, so keep hold of your dream, no matter how it seems.
I like
if you
that.
don't water your lawn, well then it won't stay green. I seen babies turn.
I like that. As an old fuck, I liked it. Now I'm just playing. But that, honestly, though, that is real shit. A lot of times I feel like there's two ways that it happens, right? There's one where the person themselves thinks, like it's too late for me to do this, so on and so forth. Like, yo, at one point in my life, and I'm not saying it would have been a successful, approach, because I probably would have failed. I don't know. We'll see, because I don't know if I was dedicated enough to do the kind of training that would be necessary. But when I was like 22, 23, I remember thinking to myself, like, damn, bro, like, I wish I wrestled in high school and shit and had like a background in wrestling, because I should go and I would love to go and try to do MMA. Like, I was obsessed with MMA at one point. And then especially seeing John Jones get into it and like seeing him from back when we'd be at the bar and he was the bouncer and we'd slip him drinks and da-da-da. And all of a sudden one day he's like, yo, they called me. I got to fucking fight in the UFC. And I was like, yo, it's crazy. And in my mind, I'm like, damn, bro, like he wrestled all through high school. Like I wish I had a background. Bro, at 23, I still could have gave something shit like that a shot. I could have gave it a shot. Right now, it's way too past. Like it's just it'd never be a thing. But back then, like I was like, I'm too late. And it's like, bro, you're never too late. And it's the same with anything. Like you could be like, well, I'm like, I'm 30 or something, like it's too late for me to try to do streams, or it's too late for me to try to do this or that or what. And it's like, bro, if it's, first of all, if it's not a physical sport where there is a cutoff, because obviously your body is going to decline at a certain point, you can do it anytime. You know, like music too. People are like, yo, if you're not 18, 19, 20, if you don't blow up or get your shit going at a young age, then there's no point in doing it anymore. Is what some people's mentality is about themselves. And it's like, nah, bro, just keep pushing and do it. Like Jelly Roll's what, 40? He's a great example. I'm sure there's other examples, but he's one of the most recent ones, who he just won the upcoming country music artist award, and he's 40. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, you don't stop just because you're like, well, I'm in my 30s or something, or you know what I mean? Like it's too late for me. Like that's just dumb mentality. And then I think that also gets pushed by the fact that younger people, especially nowadays, love to push that narrative to younger people. They're like, yo, you 25, you're already old. If you're 28 or 30, you're too old. Don't even try it. You can't stream. You can't make YouTube content. You can't do any of that. And it's like, bro, you realize like the entire demographic is not people that are fucking 15 years old, right? That are watching. Like the demographic, if you actually look up YouTube's demographic, the biggest amount of viewers, I think, is between 25 and 34. And then I think the second biggest is from 35 to like whatever the next number is, 40 something or whatever. Like that is the biggest demographic from 25 to 40 something. So like if you're, especially if you're in that age range, like you're literally the biggest demographic on YouTube is your age. So just do the content that you want. Now, obviously it's a little bit different. Like I try to do game streams and stuff like that. So game streams, it's a little bit different because a lot of the viewership on Twitch is actually younger. Like the biggest demographic on Twitch is like 18 to 24 or something. You know what I'm saying? And then upwards of like 30 to 40, like that starts to fall off quite a bit. So it's a little bit harder to get going on Twitch if you're trying to do something like that, because that demographic tends to be the younger demographic because it is mainly a gaming live website, although there is a lot of other shit going on. But YouTube is very different. YouTube, as far as uploading pre-made content, the demographic is an older demographic. And that's really what YouTube wants, because when you see all these ads and shit that people get paid revenue for, who do you think buys this shit? 15-year-old kid ain't buying that shit. It's the 20-something, 30-something, 40-something, 50-something, you know what I'm saying, year-old person that's going to see an ad potentially and maybe buy it, which is why we make ad revenue. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like you can't skew your mind and think like because some younger people say this, or because people feel like at a certain point you should, you know what I mean, you got to grow up and make a family. Man, listen, suck my dick. I'm not going to make a family. I don't care if I'm a misfit, I'm weird, I'm happy to be. I'm not going to be a husband and wife. I'm not that guy. I'm sorry. Shout out to everybody that does it. Exactly. Shout out to everybody that does it, because we need people to create family structures and have kids so humans can go. I'm not him, okay? I'm not doing that, all right? I'm going to be fucking 60 years old doing dumb shit because that's what I want to do with the rest of my life. I just want to do dumb shit and enjoy myself. And when the day that it's all over, it's over. And I feel like, you know what? I had fun. So it's like, don't, like, I mean, like, I don't care what people think. Like, I do what I want to do. So, you know, y'all think Duane can touch his toes with his elbows? Wait, what the fuck? Y'all are saying wild shit. I grew up around MMA. My mom would do the weigh-ins and pick opponents on the night, like super amateur. And I kicked a guy once in the leg as a 7-year-old, and I instantly knew I could never. So I did BJJ instead. Yeah, I could always do BJJ. I do have my hips be hurting sometimes though. But I think honestly, my hips started to hurt when I put on weight. I think like all my life being smaller and not having had a lot of weight on me, and then all of a sudden I gained a lot of weight very quickly. It's like that shit had been messing with me. But I feel like once I lose weight, I'll probably be okay again, because it's not like they bother me day to day. It's just if I do something very physical, like if I shovel my whole driveway, by the end of it, like I get a little bit of soreness in my hips, which I never used to get before. Like literally 2 years ago, never got it. I was shoveling 6 feet of snow and I just would get tired, but I was fine. You know what I'm saying? But then I gained the weight, and then that shit started to bother me. So that's why I got to lose this weight, because it's like having the extra weight on you is not good. Anyways, my bad. This is for a video. I apologize to everybody watching on YouTube. I'm chatting with the chat. which is why you should stop into the live stream. Again, twitch.tv/DuaneTV. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know.
Times that I was down because I thought I lost it, but no, lo and behold, as my poetry grows, I give all glory to God as the story unfolds, and the gray hairs that grow on my head will show. Ain't no time limit to get it, you ain't never too old, so keep hold of your dream, no matter how it seems. If you don't water your lawn, well then it won't stay green. I seen babies turn fiends, addicted to the screen, the dad shares, cashiers replaced by machines. Don't
I like how, I've seen babies turned fiends addicted to the screens. That's real shit. And no offense to anybody that may do this. From time to time, I'm sure it's helpful to be able to do. But there's parents that will literally just feed their kid the tablet or the phone every day, all the time. And they're just like, cool, now I'm not bothered. They're busy. Instead of actually caring about raising up the kid, teaching it some things, bringing it to enjoy fresh air and go to the park and enjoy being outside and being an actual kid. Instead, it's just like, well, here's a device. Go play on the device for a little bit so I can just go over here and watch a movie, or I can do what I want to. You know what I mean? That kind of parenting, that shit is going to fuck up the future. I'm going to be honest with you.
I subscribe so you can just stream your content like rent. You won't own a thing before long. All the songs the whole world sings will be generated by latest of AI regimes. As all of our favorite artists erased by a screen from the wayside. Hey, whatever happened to human beings?
Suno, Fatty Vapes in the chat is a proponent of this problem that J. Cole's talking about with the AI, okay?
Yeah. My niggas be smoking on something loud.
I mean, it's what I'm hearing is since Speed called out WWE at the Rumble, we getting Duane versus Speed at WrestleMania. Yo, that'd be dope, bro. I would jump at that chance in a heartbeat. You know how many looks you get off of doing that? Be like, yo, I'm gonna wrestle Speed. Bro, are you kidding me? He's like the biggest streamer in the world. I'd be all over that shit. Logan Paul comes out to interfere to help Speed. Yeah, no, fuck all that shit. I get saved by John Cena. I won't even be able to see him. He'll just come out and save me. Stop into the stream where you could talk about the adequate way to wipe your ass, then have an argument and judge. Exactly. Stop in the stream where we ask you questions like, do you fold or scrunch? Do you stand or sit to wipe? Do you do front to back or back to front? These are important questions that you probably never answered, but if you stop in the stream, you get a chance to talk about it with the rest of us. So appreciate you guys. Take it easy. Stay safe. I'll catch you in the next video, homies.